This is 2015, question 6. This is off the old junior cert papers, but it's coordinate geometry. So, first thing says, the equation of the line is 5 plus y minus 2x equals 0. Find the coordinates of the point where the line L cuts the axis. So, where it cuts the axis means, where it cuts it on the y-axis and the x-axis, wherever that may be. So to find out where something cuts the x-axis, so just roughly, if it cuts the x-axis, you know that y is 0. And if it cuts the y-axis, you know that one of the coordinates, x, is 0 as well. So to find out where a line cuts the x-axis, you let y equal 0. So this is our line here, 5 plus y minus 2x equals 0. So we have 5 plus 0 minus 2x. We're looking for x. Minus 2x equals negative 5. So we took away 5 on both sides. We're going to divide by minus 2. So x equals 5 over 2 in this case. So we have 5 over 2 and 0. So then where does the line cut the y-axis? Well, if it cuts the y-axis, this one, we know that x is 0. So let x equal 0. This is our line. We have 5 plus y minus 2x equals 0. We're going to say that x is 0. Solve for y. So we're going to have 5 plus y equals 0, so y is equal to negative 5. So the coordinates here would be 0 and negative 5. Now, next one, B. Find the slope of the line L. So the slope of this line, now there's two ways we can do this. I'm actually going to show you both. One is that we put it in the form y equals mx plus c. So we have the line 5 plus y minus 2x equals 0. So I want it to look like this. So I need to add a 2x on both sides and take away a 5. So it will be y equals 2x negative 5. Alright, so they look pretty similar. So the slope in this case would be 2. Now, or, I just want to show you the other way, if it's in the form ax plus by plus c equals 0, so the x, the y, and the number, let's just rearrange that. So we have the x first, then the y, and then the number equals 0. I have the little formula m equals minus a over b, a being the coefficient of x, so the number in front of x here, and b being the coefficient of y, which in this case would be minus a is minus 2, and b is just the number 1, and you would get a slope of 2. So both are perfectly fine. Choose your favourite. Alright, C, line J. So the line J goes through the point 11, 6 and is perpendicular to the line L. Okay, what do we want? Write down the slope of the line J. So if it's perpendicular to this line here, we know that the slope of L is 2. To find the slope of a line perpendicular, what you have to do is you have to flip the slope of the other line and change the sign. So then we're going to write the slope of L equals 2. The slope of J would equal minus, I've got to change the sign, that's positive, and that's 2 over 1, so flipped around would be 1 over 2. So that would be a half. Done. Find the equation of the line J. So they want the equation of a line. So what I'm going to do is go to my log tables and write down the equation of a line formula. for the equation of the line, you need two things. You need the slope of j, which we have, m equals minus 1 over 2. And you need a point. Now, they told us that 11.6 is on j. So, let's label that's x1 and y1. All we have to do is sub in. So we have y minus y1 is 6, m is minus a half, x minus 11. What I'm going to do is just get rid of this half, so I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. So I'm going to multiply the left by 2, and when I multiply the right by 2, I just have minus 1 by this. So we get 2y minus 12 equals minus 1x plus 11. Now I'm going to make this look a little bit nicer. I'm going to put it back into the form ax plus by plus c equals 0. You can put it in either, it's up to you. So what I'm going to do is have x first, so I'm going to add x on one side, so I have 1x, then I have my 2y, then I have my minus 12, and I'm going to take away 11 equals 0. So my final answer will be x plus 2y minus 23 equals 0. And that's it. So a few things there. Most important things to point out is to find where a line cuts the y-axis, you let x equal 0, and to find out where a line cuts the x-axis, you let y equal 0. Then you have your two ways to find the slope when given the equation of a line. Did it both ways. You've got to remember that perpendicular lines. Another thing to note is when you multiply two slopes, if you get minus 1, then your lines are perpendicular. And you've got to remember here, flip and change sign. Alright, and then the equation of the line was just subbing in. And that's that.